Hello, everyone. I'm Arlon.
Hey guys, it is.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi, is it?
Hey, it's Notch.
Hey, it's Sam, and today's quote is maybe a little biased.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Going a little farther back.
A little.
Right.
I love his look after that. He's just kind of like, yeah, see, told you.
Listen, I'm
Like he knew all along.
like, okay.
Give them. I mean, give me them back.
That's season one-handed. That's a wild ride.
Yeah.
God, we came so far, and they're asleep. No words. They're asleep. It's fine.
I want to know what season 2 was going to be like before Freya and Kai.
Ruin it.
Yes. Before they ruined all the plot.
Yeah.
They ruined the plot.
I would like to
And they might, to be honest, they couldn't have ruined the plot. I feel like they brought them in for like fan value, but like they still could have had a plot to go with it. But they ruined Rob's plot. They just brought random people plots in. They ruined the Sebastian plot. They brought Jade in. They never talked about her again. Like,
And the one thing about season 3, and then like with COVID and everything, is that they can't do that while filming this year. Yeah. So they have to focus more on the bottle episodes, which is nice because
we're tired of like the unnecessary fillers, such as that necromancer episode. Because who asked for that?
Nobody.
Who asked for a 25-minute?
I did. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't.
I was like, oh no. Danielle had it in the first half.
They don't even listen to me anyways. So.
Listen, I cannot believe the necromancer was really.
We could have got more angst from him then.
Yes. Was at the time when like no words. No words.
Have like Landon figure it out on his own before like his memories came back.
Everything was so rushed.
Everything was rushed for 2 plots: Kai coming in, and also Freya, who literally had like 1 second with Hope, which was the reason of why did she come? If she's gonna have scenes with everybody else but her actual niece. Like, no words. I'm tired. I said that's the only scene we get. No like next episode aftermath, like nothing. Just I'm Freya, and that was it. I was just like, okay,
The legacy trash weekend.
I feel like this is the second week that I'm like coming for them. I'm sorry, y'all.
Criticism. Today's episode is called "Spill the Tea."
So we're gonna be spilling some tea.
I get attacked.
I feel like this might be weak. I feel like this might be more chaotic than the actual confessions one, but
Now, why is the Google Drive called Positive Vibes Only? I can't.
I don't think we never took that
out. We needed a reminder.
Positive vibes only. It's gonna be chaotic vibes only at this point.
I'm screaming.
It's okay. People like chaos too.
No, they like a little spice. I'm clearly don't like angst because y'all know what that is. They don't like angst.
Oh.
So. Before we even get to questions, everybody writes different fan fiction stories a different way. So if you don't like it, find another positive space. Thank you. Since we're already getting there.
Also, Arlon, show the merch. Come on now.
Show the merch.
Oh, my shirt. Nice.
Is your hoodie? Oh
yeah.
my, no words. Move the strings and earphones and everything.
Oh my gosh. Jesus, I can't.
He can't get up. Thank you.
There we go.
He's gonna give us everything in the way tea. Okay. Anyway, yes. Okay, so we're ready for the questions.
Yes.
Okay. These are viewer questions. These are not our questions. this is just our opinions. What do you want to see in the future of Legacies?
More Handon.
Handon winning.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna change it up and say Landon's powers.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired.
I really want to see Full Tribal Hope. That's always been one of my
you
from
know.
the beginning.
Full Tribal Hope plus full Landon's powers.
Yeah.
And
Let them fight together.
Ripper MG. I want
Yeah.
Ripper MG.
I do too.
It's gonna be wild. You know, but once again, I want to know what's gonna make it happen.
I want Posey
What's gonna
back
make
too.
it- Oh yeah, Posey.
Yeah.
Penelope.
Yes.
How about
Penelope
that?
Park, listen.
Listen, when
Bring
she
the
comes
taste
back, when
because the
Penelope
flavor
comes
was gone.
back.
Get your ass back on a plane.
Wait, what? Who asked her? You know, I know she's doing it, cleanse as she should, but like, who told you to leave? Like, what?
How many Landon to fly to?
She was doing it because she loved
Belgium.
Josie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Landon going to Belgium to get
Oh, if
Penelope
he
and
get
bring
her?
it back for Josie.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got me out of here.
And
I
then they have a
will,
friendship.
because they did have an iconic friendship before like everything. She was a real one. She told him about the tea with Hope. And even though, like, I kind of wanted Hope to tell him, but like, I feel like Hope wasn't going to tell him. And thank you, Penelope. But
that
you should have.
That
You
ruined the
shoulda-
epic moment. So,
Yeah, you kind of ruined our dance, but like, you know, it is what it is. We had to see Roman who killed her mother.
She could have held it for
Oh my
another
God.
24 hours.
She could have danced with anybody. Like, she's gonna really allow Roman to put his hands on
Yeah.
her. That's a no for me, champ.
That's sick.
The drabs, the out of the galaxy type teams. That should've-
Elijah would be disappointed.
Right, he was looking up from the
He was waiting.
afterworld.
He was a
Like,
creep.
you're kidding.
He's a creep. He was waiting.
Like, Elijah was like, you had all these men and women to choose from, and you chose the one that helped kill your mother. Shame on you. Yes, I know, Elijah. I'm sorry.
Can we talk about the fact that he heard her talking with the priest because he was hiding in the woods somehow?
With the prism, yeah.
Like,
Oh, no
he's
word.
Like he was snooping on her.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
115.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, no word.
Yeah. And like that
He
same,
died.
or the episode before or whatever, and he was just like, when he told Landon, he's like, yeah, would I take her back or whatever? Do I still have feelings for her? Yeah, I do.
I'm like,
Like,
it's been
he's so
years.
annoying.
I'm like,
Go
it's been
away.
years. I'm like, it's been like 2 years. Can we get out of here?
When he told Hope that Landa would realize that he was lucky to have her. Like, Landon knows that.
Yeah.
You were the one that helped kill her mother, so shut up and move.
Why would Roman even say, I'm not going to give up. I still have fun for her. I'm like, did we ask though? You going to tell her boyfriend that? You bold to be such an old ass
What was
man.
his reason for coming to the school, though? We still like, no.
A lot of trash ass.
Alaric is...
Yeah, why did he cut? He just, there was no reason for him to be there.
Yeah,
He was
Or to stay. Why did he stay afterwards? There was no reason for him to stay.
He came for decorations because I don't know. He didn't contribute to the plot. If anything, the only thing he gave us was Landon being mad. That was it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we got. And I'm like, okay.
He's there for the core.
He was there for Landon to finally see who the old ass man was.
I love how a question about what we want for the future turns into a Roman bashing.
Yeah.
That's why he died in my story.
We want for the future? No Roman.
No, Roman, please. Roman can stay.
He's still alive in mine.
Oh, yeah, he's still alive in mine. He's alive in mine somewhere in Georgia.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, maybe he'll come back. So now I already got Ethan on my shoulders.
I do always write Roman as the villain in my stories. The
Oh,
crazy ass.
listen, I gotta figure out which one he's going to be in my new story. Which is 1920s theme. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, I'll give you a hint. The New York episode. That's what we're going for.
Oh.
Tease. Or if people
Uh-oh.
are going to be dying in our search. Yes. Taste. Okay. The next question is feelings on season 3, especially the announcement of season 2 ending early. I don't know what season 2
I don't know what to feel, honestly.
I go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. I'm stressed. And
Arlon, do you
scared.
pay attention?
I have no idea.
I did not hear the question.
You guys know the other day I was like really going through it the other day.
Tilt the head. No words. Robyn was going through it. She had me going through it. So I was like,
I don't.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Everyone was going
okay,
through it.
I'm gonna remove myself right now, and then I just put my phone away.
I was like, I said, I'm just trying to have a good time, and instead,
As long as they come back, I'm okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just need
As long as they have Handem, I don't care for the rest.
Yeah, honestly, like I've like how Legacy season 2 did characters plots. I'm honestly just not even interested in the majority of their plots at this point. Like they dropped Rob's plot, which I was interested in. Josie's plot they rushed through with the Dark Josie. I wish they could have marinated that longer. Lizzie's plot, I did like the kind of the ending of her and MG. Caleb doesn't have a plot. MG's plot with Caleb's sister was literally discontinued. Caleb's sister, where she go? Like, is she okay? They try to give us Caleb and Alyssa out of thin air. What is Alyssa's plot? Because they gave us this trauma for what? You see, Sebastian was there. He gave us a story for him to die.
You know, with them dropping all those plots, though, it really makes it scary thinking that they might drop Handon.
Yeah, I mean,
which is stupid because like the show started with Handon, they started in the originals. And it's such a good story, and they're such a good couple. To drop it would just be like.
Yeah, I mean,
I turn my TV off and walk away.
Yeah, like I don't know the writers per se, honestly, but the only thing they did develop and continue was Handon. Like they can't, like that's one thing that they was consistent with, regardless of how many plots they dropped. They continued with Handon, so I don't really think Handon's gonna be a problem, especially with all these obstacles that they're both gonna go through. If anything,
you guys. You know how I feel, so
yeah, I'm trying to be positive because you know, 99% of my ships were canon. I mean, in game, so I'm going to give Handon the same spark. Like, I don't have time. Like, I feel like Handon was the only consistent part of the show, and it's crazy because like both of them are the main characters, and plus they were built in the originals. So it was.
And I mean, even like the 8-hour chemistry read. What you don't just have an 8-hour.
You don't have an 8-hour. You don't sit here and choose from an 8-hour read just to say season 3. They're totally over. Like this is and I honestly want people to stop comparing them to the Vampire Diaries ships because like this is different.
Show.
It's a different show.
And
like
Danielle says that all the time. Is that this is a different show? It's a standalone show.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because like people be like, oh my god, Legacy is not like the Vampire Diaries. They're embarrassing the Vampire Diaries, but then they'll use the Vampire Diaries or they'll compare a ship to Legacies, and I'm just like, pick and choose, please.
But Julie always says that Legacies would be different from the.
Yeah, like I'm not going to sit here. Like, I just don't understand why everybody thinks the number one trope of the Vampire Diary universe is whatever the first ship is introduced, they're not going to end together. I'm just like, why do y'all have that trope? Like, I'm like,
oh my gosh, she always be with the second brother.
She always has him with she always have her with the second brother, or she goes through 3 boys before she finally go back to the first one. I'm just like, what?
She's not gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Like how many times? How many?
If she does the whole like Delana or the.
Nah, I don't think she will.
The Hope doesn't even Hope doesn't have like chemistry.
Hope
doesn't have.
If that were the case, they should have switched Roth and Landon storylines wise.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
But like, it's not in Hope's personality to change
Hope didn't even open up to any of these people. Like Hope hasn't even opened up to these people. Like she really doesn't care about these people until Landon came into her life. So it'd be weird for her to get this build up.
And Hope is using terms like love of my life and epic love and like Hope doesn't just throw feelings around like that. Like
especially Hope. Yeah.
Like, did she say that with Roman? No. So
it took a while for her to open up.
Like, so, like, come on. It's been 2 years and she hasn't whispered to a bug. And you telling me that once Landon gets to her, I'm going to go after that one and that. Like, that doesn't seem realistic.
But the other thing is stupid is that even if she wasn't with Landon, all of her personality, faults in a sense, like her emotional trauma and stuff like that, isn't going away.
Yeah.
No one else is going to change that. She's still going to have them. She's still going to worry about the person she's with. She's still going to, want to protect them.
Everybody, I'm tired. I'm tired of
it doesn't change Hope as a person.
Change. Oh,
Landon,
because she's dating somebody else. oh, she don't have to save him. She's been saving everyone.
Right.
So who would be
Landon
different?
doesn't change who Hope is.
Yeah. He
Like
accepts her,
she's going to
and
be
he
the same
tries to
thing.
help
Like
her.
she's going to be the same thing for everybody. I just don't understand how if she was somebody else, she wouldn't need to save them. She saves all of these characters in different parts of
All
two
the time.
seasons. So what are you
And
talking about?
Hope is about like saving the school and saving her friends. It's not just about one person.
It's not just about
It's
one.
not just about Landon. It's not just about
He
Josie.
literally chose
It's
6
about
people over him.
everyone.
It's just like a
Even-
delusion.
Even that, remember when she was plucking the hair from Landon's head? She's like, I got to figure out a way to save Josie and the school.
Yeah.
And the school. She needs to save everyone, not just
Yeah.
one person.
Because Alaric doesn't do anything
Fresh.
but pick on his gray beard. It's pretty much set in stone that
Yeah,
Alaric.
what the fuck? What was
It's-
he doing
Did-
when Josie was in the boxing ring?
Did Alaric get like? Did
He was
Alaric get
vibing. He was
nuked?
chilling. Vibing.
He was just watching this happen. Like,
Yeah, I don't
what was
remember.
he doing? Was he sitting in his office? Like,
Didn't Hope
Necromancers-
knocked him out? No, Hope knocked him out that episode.
Yeah,
oh
he
no,
sends him
wait,
to
he
the
was
box.
in the box. He was in the
Yeah.
box, right?
Yeah, that's just it.
LMAO.
But really, see, that's how much it just didn't like.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
That didn't even register for me.
Like,
But like,
they're
what would he have done?
Nothing. And I feel like they nuked Alaric down so much because in the Vampire Diaries he was every fucking where. He was
Yeah.
he was everywhere.
strong, too.
He was everywhere with theories on how to hunt, and now he's leaving the hunting to children.
Or he was making moves.
He was making
Yeah.
moves. He was out here planning.
He had a brain.
deaths. He had authority. Like now he's
Now
in he's in Lexi's like somebody's dying. Let me call Hope. Hope. Like no, it's just unrealistic. They nuking him down. They're open.
But like, okay, the stupid thing too is he knew Hope was not waking up, and he still sat there and watched Josie put her magic in a coin.
He dumb. he
She might get awoken. Yeah, like,
she gonna beat him up as he deserved because he
Like,
he
I
said.
mean,
Did he see it? Did he see Josie before he told Ralph that Hope wasn't waking up?
yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
But he would have known she wasn't waking up.
No, he already saw her because why would he? Because that's how he went to get Ralph because he already knew.
It ended with Ralph and Lark looking at Hope.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
made it look
So, yeah.
solid before Ralph. He was
Yeah.
trash.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, we're going on everything. It says, what would you do if you were able to change an entire episode of the series?
The
if I could-
Christmas
Naja
episode.
take away Naja take away the necromancer episode.
Oh yeah, I would
I was
definitely
about to say that.
episode too.
I was about to say. I was going to say that one or the
Or
Christmas
205.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
205.
the game.
Oh, yeah,
with the game
205.
episode with Lizzie.
205, yeah.
Oh.
205.
Trash. I was complete trash. Worst episode.
The
Do that
Christmas, I
episode.
would like to put the breakup and then
The
20
Christmas,
minutes, and
the
then
Christmas
we come back
episode?
together.
No. Actually, I would actually between the Necromancer or episode 5 because the way that
Episode
Landon
5.
knew who Hope was, and then he decided to go back and act like he
Yeah,
didn't know who Hope
sick.
was. That wasn't my son. I don't know who that was. That was a possessed man.
That wasn't Landon.
That was Simu Landon without love. I don't know who that is.
You know.
I don't know who that is. Like he
Yeah.
said,
208 is definitely better than 205.
I don't know who this man is.
I don't know who that was. I said, oh my god, he's gonna go to Hope. And then she said, go to Josie. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, he was so
And
out
I
of
was like,
character.
they really ruined him for the full tap. Bless you.
She's the one handle Landon
Bless
was
you.
never-
They ruined the Landon for 2A just
Yeah.
just to
he was
just to
so
just
out
to
of
just
character.
they tried to make him OOC just to justify. Let me milk this let's milk this Landon and Hope plot. Like
See, I don't necessarily, it wouldn't be like one full episode that I would change. It would be like little things in different
little
episodes.
clips. It would definitely be the Necromancer episode.
I would change the whole memory loss thing. Like, I mean, I would still
Yeah, me
have
too.
it, but I would write it where,
Rearrange it.
yeah, I would, like, I did kind of a 203, like my own take on 203, and I would have done something more like along those lines.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
showing him the memories.
It
I
was-
wish
yeah.
he got that.
It was messy. Like,
No
like,
rush.
like it was an up and down rush of, do Landon know? Oh, yes, he knows. But he's going to not. Remember, he's not going to pay attention because he had a girlfriend. Oh, he has a
Yeah.
girlfriend, but then he's going to try to finesse Hope. Oh, he does know that Hope is, oh, I'm going to have sex with Josie. I found out who Hope is. Let me just break up with both. I'm just like, all right.
Sam,
it?
which one would you choose to change?
Oh, the spot.
It would be Necromancer.
Yeah, hands down. See, no taste. Him making ice cream. I'm supposed to care? That's supposed to be the big villain?
What about you, Is? What would you change?
No, the game episode, the whole like I loved like the part of the episode I loved was Lizzie and Hope's friendship.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
But like the episode was just a mess. Like
Yeah,
it made zero sense.
Yeah, the random, like it was monsters in season 1. Now it's humans. I was like, she's a threat because she got a ring on her.
I would like scrap that whole. Do you want to maybe go dance somewhere? Like, no, fuck it, no, get rid of that.
Oh.
Done.
That was iconic.
He was like, let me not say nothing.
Yeah, it was iconic when he said it to Hope.
Let me just not say nothing.
Moving on.
The next question is as storytellers, where do you think is the importance of storytelling in society? I don't know if this is related to fan fiction, but like you have to know what you're conveying in the story.
Yeah.
You just can't make a story and like guess along the way. From what I've gathered, you
have to have a skeleton.
Yeah, you have to have a plan. And ever since I did a plan to my stories, I've actually been throwing out. I'm done. All right, y'all. Bye. No words. There's no words. Like no words. Get out. This is not.
I would say maybe a sense of reality.
Yeah. Where's the positive vibes? Like,
if you're gonna write a story, you need to get yourself a Sam.
Yeah, because Sam will help you out. Like trust me, especially the first few chapters I started with, I didn't have my skeleton at first, so I was like, oh, what should I do this and this? And then Sam was like, let me just come in and like, make sure it levels out. But I have all my skeletons for each chapter, which makes it easier. Cause I know what.
It's funny because I have a skeleton, and then like
they still get pushed.
The last like 10 chapters have been like filler in between the skeleton that I originally told Sam.
Yeah.
So it's all like new stuff that kind of like built along the way as I was writing the story.
Yeah, the importance for society. I think it gives voice for people who don't have the voice in the moment. If done right, it can help honestly to showcase the stories to the whole world, and also can be a safe space for people who needs help.
Yeah.
And it's kind of an outlet, not only for the person who writes it, because like I use writing as my outlet for when I'm feeling, sad or whatever, or angry or whatever. But the people reading it can, if you write it in a certain way, can kind of pick up on the tones that you're using and feel like, oh my gosh, okay, this person actually feels the same way I do, or it's therapeutic in a sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. Jeez.
Oh, tease. One thing about having a skeleton is that you don't have to like follow like a skeleton can be like points that you want to cover over time, but it doesn't exactly mean that you have to cover it within those chapters. I know that like chapter 14, I had a plan to do something, and I know that I'm pushing that to probably chapter 13. But it just depends on what you're writing and how do you want to write it, especially your flow. Because sometimes some dialogue or some action can change everything. So, it is what it is. No, but if you write hand in fan fiction, you can definitely slide a link. Okay. The next question is: does the golden arrow actually kill a phoenix?
No.
No.
I think it does.
It killed later. He's dead.
Oh my God! Is Landon dead?
I think
his soul is lost.
No words, she said. No words.
I mean, an arrow to the gut is going to kill anyone, but like no, it's not going to kill a phoenix. It's just going to temporarily disable him.
I thought it was gonna be like the white oak where you have to take it out of him and then he wakes up. But that didn't happen, so that theory went down the drain.
He's still in another dimension. Him and Hope is playing
I didn't
patty
need
cake.
to be reminded.
They're playing patty cake in another dimension. It's fine. They're in Hawaii or another vacation, away from Sis Verona, as they should.
Bahamas.
Okay. The next question is: if Legacies ever end and did another show, do you believe Do you believe Handon in the future will have kids? I don't think so.
Nope.
If they become if she becomes a tribrid, they can't have kids.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't think there's gonna be another show.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be a sequel. I mean, they're not gonna be a sequel to that, but if so, no.
I don't know if Hope wants kids though.
Yeah, listen. She probably like I don't like. She probably like Kat, and she like I watch people die. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
And like Landon was made basically to procreate, but what if his way of like making sure Malivore doesn't rise again is making sure the line ends with him?
I hate it here.
Oh my God.
Hate it here.
You said no.
I'm leaving.
You said no Landon spawns.
We talk about Handon babies all the time, but like, will Handon have babies? No.
The closest thing we'll get is fan fiction. At the
we always need to consider it. Like, what would their children be? Because is it like Hope?
Quabrid.
Quabrid.
One of them be split, like the boy would be like a phoenix or something.
No, shut up.
Yeah.
No, shut up. No.
Imagine like a Michelson witch and a phoenix combined, like.
Oh, what if it's like a randomizer? Like, what if it's gonna be a vampire phoenix?
The baby could never trigger its vampire side because it would just keep resurrecting.
Right.
That's true. Oh.
Who says it's gonna be a vampire?
Well, if it's a quabrid, right? Oh. And the whole activating your vampire side if you die, would it just come back as like a vampire phoenix then?
Well, maybe. What if like he died? Well, resurrection it does take a while, so maybe like. The dev can activate the vampire side before it activates the phoenix side. I don't know. And then the answer is no. I think no.
Yeah. This kid have a lot inside his body.
And if anything, we're not going to get it because these kids are teenagers, and we're not rushing it.
Yeah.
So
on a time jump.
Yeah, time jump to when she's like 24, 25. But she's not gonna be tribrid.
Julie is the queen of time jumps. So it's like
off screen like Delena, but we never know.
What if Handon take the cure? Like, what if they take the cure? You know,
but
you won't get that.
If Handon took it, because Landon would taking the cure make Landon human?
No, it's just vampire. Not. Just vampires.
Yeah, well,
what happens if like Landon gets turned into a vampire? I don't know.
But can he be turned into a vampire? But I don't know if he can be because like.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking out loud. I know it's not possible, but it's like.
It might be possible.
At this point, the keyword in Legacies is loophole. So let's see what they're going to loot.
Yeah.
At this point. Okay. The next question is kind of similar. It says, will Handon come back after Landon was stabbed with the golden arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
That's it. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah, next question. In the third season, will Hope turn on her vampire mode?
I don't think so.
No.
I think in the finale.
Well,
maybe finale.
Depends on if they get a fourth season.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways, it says this one might have to get cut out depending on how messy we get. It says least favorite ship and why. Any ship that's not Handon. Sorry.
I would say it's Hosey.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rafael Hosey.
Y'all put that in? Y'all keep that in?
Wait. What was the question?
Least favorite ship and why?
Oh, least favorite ship. Oh, yeah. Are we keeping that? Like, are we actually answering this honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Hosey or Rafael?
Just not be disrespectful.
Those. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Hosey and Rafael. Yeah, Hosey and Rafael.
Okay,
And why?
Next question. I'm kidding.
Hold on. We're dead ass keeping this in.
Yeah.
I put
Well,
it in bold.
we're not being disrespectful. We're having an opinion. It's not like we're bashing either ship. We're just saying we don't.
Well, if we tell them why, that might be bashing.
Yeah. It's just saying.
So let's
no,
lightly.
that's just like facts, you know, like.
Arlon,
we just don't ship them. We just don't ship them.
Arlon, you know they're delusional. I'm gonna need you to not say we're stating facts because they're ignoring facts. So
you know what? And the thing is if they want to say that we don't ship Hosey because of being two girls, you know what? I totally would have been okay with Maya and Hope. So
I said Maya and Hope would have been a good option.
Oh yeah, I was too. I would have thought
I was waiting.
If like the whole beginning of it when they introduced the fact that there would be two siblings that Hope was going to be romantically involved with, I would have loved the idea of Maya and Hope.
I wanted the idea of them. I was literally on the shipping board.
Yeah, I would definitely would have preferred Maya over Ethan. Yeah, exactly.
Ethan and her was so bland that
he had no personality.
It reminded me of a ship from Riverdale. But
that's the thing is my dislike for Hosey isn't because it's a woman and a woman. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah, I ship based on chemistry, and some of these ships lack
one of my favorite ships.
Posey? Yeah. Posey had chemistry
everything.
Though. They were just so
They were the best part of Legacies. Let's be honest.
Besides Hannah.
They had the story, they had the chemistry, they had the actors.
I like their story, the
and their
starting off as exes, and then
their angst is what got me.
Yeah,
and it was the fact that Josie's trying to distance herself from Penelope, and Penelope's like, "I'm doing all this for you," and Josie's kind of
found out. She's like,
"Yeah." Josie kind of she doesn't low-key doesn't want to accept it, but once again she puts her sister first, which is I guess understandable if you're you love your sibling with all your heart. But I really hope that one of these seasons, Josie say, "Motherfucker, I'm getting my happiness," and Penelope's on that route. Anyways, so we did ask. We really want to keep that in because
no, I'll think about it.
You know what? We weren't. But that's the thing is, we're not being disrespectful. Yeah, we were asked the question. The episode's called "Spill the Tea." Leave it in.
Yeah, fuck it. At the point.
It's not we just said one ship. We had two that we don't like.
At this point, we're 30 minutes in this video. If they skip 34 minutes in, 36 minutes in, the fucking screen record. I don't care.
Just leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do why because that's going to make them more shit in. But regardless, anything that's not Handon or Posey, I really could care less. And if I did want a crack ship, I would prefer Hope and Maya compared to anything else. Anything, and that's it.
And MG and Lizzie are good too.
Yeah.
Jed and Roth.
Jed and Roth. Jed and Roth would be amazing. Yes.
They would have a question about crack ships. You guys can wait.
Okay, let's wait. There is a question about crack ships. That's right.
Oh shit.
Okay, keep going, Nash.
We about to get there. How many episodes do you think season 3 will have? 20.
20.
I hope 16 because I can't deal with the
16 for season 3, but
it'll 16 from season 3 and the last 4 from season 2.
Yeah. So they would do 16, and then since we're getting the first.
I hope CW cut them off and keep it.
So they really rebuked the 20 episode list. This is trash.
I don't like 20 episodes. 16.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
No, but look, if we would have got 16 episodes this year, we would have got all the episodes.
Yeah, I feel
they would have fit different things in had they'd only been 16 episodes.
I know you're gonna get this in 2022 anyways.
Actually, they should keep it 16 because when CW gets more episodes, they start to do dumb
episodes.
It
also depends on how long they can film and when they're gonna start filming and all of those things. So,
which means that now they're gonna be more focused on their plot. Thank the Lord. Okay, the next question is: which season brought you to the Vampire Diaries universe fandom? Season 1 of Legacies.
Wait, what?
It was.
I see it. Which season brought you to TVD fandom?
Yeah.
I watched the Vampire Diaries first.
Yeah, third season.
So did I.
I was in and out of it. But once again, I was 9 when it came out, so I was not into it.
I got full into it when Legacies came out.
Yeah,
I watched the Vampire Diaries. Growing.
I was into my Twilight gig teas and my dystopian teas, so I wasn't really into it. The next
I'm in
question
the
is.
fandom since 2013-14.
Oh, Taste.
Really?
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
She's an OG. The longest fandoms I've been in is Twilight and the Hunger Games. Great, and
I was a big Disney kid.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
Disney everything.
I
But then I
was.
met the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I was. I didn't even get introduced into see that until like Riverdale. Honestly, the next question is favorite ship from each of the Vampire Diaries trilogy. If you've seen them all.
Once for yeah.
Vampire Diaries.
The originals.
The Vampire
And
Diaries.
Legacy.
Yeah,
Go
all three.
Nash. Yeah.
The Vampire Diaries, honestly, none. I just don't ship none. Like none. Cause like I don't like the swaps. I don't like the sharing from friends. I just
say
don't
you
like
have no
anything.
taste.
Yeah. So I don't have no taste. Right. I mean, if I could choose one, which one would I choose? Like, I don't know.
Crickets.
It doesn't have to be the main two, because I think there was some really good tips.
Okay. Are y'all all going to confirm which one from the Vampire Diaries? Like if I had to really choose, maybe like Delina, maybe.
The originals.
The originals, Covina. I'm sorry, Covina.
Legacies. The surprise. Period.
It is what it is. I mean, nothing else. No discussion. End of discussion. Okay, so we all agreed on those three. I don't have any.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna go.
I know it doesn't.
Yeah, mine not the same. I mean, actually, mine are the same.
I mean, from Vampire Diaries, mine is Delina, and then Clamio from the originals and Handen.
Yeah. Listen.
Okay.
Okay, let me see.
You go is now go after you.
I'll go last.
All right.
Is this waiting for her to say
Vampire
Delina?
Diaries, Delina, the originals, Elijah, and then Legacy's Handen.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Okay.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna say I forgot about Elijah and Haley.
Yeah, they were just.
They're iconic.
Sam?
From the Vampire Diaries, Selena. What was the next one?
The originals.
Elijah, and then Legacy's Handed.
Taste.
Robyn?
I liked Benenzo. I just loved Bonnie and Enzo.
Oh yeah, okay.
I thought they were so freaking cute, and Bonnie
until
it got
from us.
And I loved Cammy and Klaus. I loved them together.
They are so. Oh my god.
So those are, and then obviously Handen.
Taste. Okay.
Louis. Now I can.
Selena.
First one was trash.
Selena. And I don't really know if you guys considered this, but I loved Klaus and Caroline, so I'm gonna put them in the originals.
Okay. Taste.
No words.
No.
Hey. And then obviously Handen for Legacies.
Okay.
But I also really did love Bonnie and Enzo too.
Yeah, but yikes.
I don't even like Bonnie and Jeremy. Like, I really like them.
I mean, no, man, because no.
Wait,
leave
good.
Leave it in the drafts, literally.
Who?
Like, leave it in the drafts. Like,
Who?
excuse me?
I used to ship like Matt and Caroline. I thought they were really cool.
I thought they were cute too.
Okay, dude,
I like Caroline and Tyler too.
Yeah, before they destroyed,
I like them too. Yeah.
They destroyed that. I feel like
Nah, they could have been really good. Like,
they could have been really good. And then Klaus
I
came
mean,
in. Klaus came in and
unpopular
said,
opinion, but like I like Stefan Valerie too.
I didn't really care about that season, so I really don't remember.
But you said Bonnie and okay. The next question is a nice one. Is how did you guys become friends?
A trap. We're not friends. We hate each other. Ask
I hate them.
We act like we get along on the podcast, but we really don't.
We hate each other.
I cannot
we don't talk
Arlon.
every day.
Arlon's trash.
Arlon is trash. Arlon is garbage. Arlon came in.
See what I gotta put up with?
Arlon came in my collection yesterday, and that's when I knew he was hot garbage. Okay, he's team Jacob, which is no taste. No words.
There's always fighting in the group chat.
Look,
I mean,
Sam never watched Barbie.
Yeah,
Then
oh
her,
yeah, she hasn't
her
watched
Robyn, like,
Barbie. Are you
I
alive?
haven't watched it either.
I haven't either, so
how?
No words,
I
no
mean,
words.
look,
Head
how
full,
can we be
heartbroken.
friends? You have to watch Barbie.
Head full,
How did
heartbroken.
we
Like
become friends though? Like, how did we
The
like
only
How
one.
about honestly,
Twitter,
I
Twitter.
think
it was Twitter. Yeah.
Vit and Arlon were in a group chat first.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Bill was the first one I met.
And then
Yeah.
Naj went into that group chat with everyone,
yeah,
and
around
then
like
Yeah.
December.
I was brought in by Alex. So bless you, Alex, because
Yeah, like
I didn't know
I
anyone.
don't
Vic came.
remember.
I remember. I
Arlen
joined
got
Twitter.
you into that group chat.
Yeah, like because like I wasn't like I would like stalk Hamden Twitter accounts, and one of the ones that I knew the most was Bits. And when I made my Twitter, the first I made a couple tweets about Hamden, and Vic came and was like, "Hey, you want to be in the group chat?" I was like, "Oh, I'm like group
Yeah.
chat."
I think
My
most
first
of
day
us,
out here,
You were so funny. Like,
I was like, my first day out here.
I think most of us followed Vit first.
yeah,
Oh.
Nash is so funny. I think
You
I was
know-
the one asking her to join the group chat.
I was,
I joined after.
Yeah, like if we was going like our hand in chat was superior. Like that
I
chat
think
was.
the only one who wasn't in the chat was Sam, but Sam came late. Sam didn't
Yeah.
come
That
until
was like a
later.
package deal with Robyn.
She was. She's
Sam was like, I'm in a lot from a distance.
because
child."
I made this group chat on Instagram, and I was just like, yeah, and my duo Sam is also in on this group, so
Sam was like, "Yup,"
you guys are all gonna fall in love with her.
because like I would talk to Sam like through my Instagram and Twitter. Like we'll have like conversations before I actually knew who she was. And I think I started talking to Sam more when I did my live streams on Instagram, and she will always comment something funny, and I was like, okay, I need to know who this is because God. Every time
I know.
like, do something.
And then we would start like recognizing each other on your lives, and then
Yeah,
Sam would be like,
I was-
Robyn!
I would know who was all the ones that joined, and we'll have like these freaking conversations. But I definitely remember when I had the live stream, like that live stream, the concert, top tier.
I was in there.
He wasn't there, but I got
The
like
concert was amazing.
yeah, I got like screen recordings of it though, like the one I was like laying in the secure. Oh my god, security. Like Mills honestly didn't want. She didn't like it. She was one of those people you got to drag out the concert. She's disrespectful. So when I sang, she's always attacking. So security, rebuke this child, please. Okay. Favorite character.
Naj, do you have your fan going?
Oh yes, you hear it?
Yeah. No. I can't hear. I see your hair like blowing.
Yeah,
And it just reminds me of like one of those like shampoo commercials where like the wind is blowing in her hair. And it's
I've been trying to keep it stiff. I was like,
no, I can see it blowing, and it's just.
let me just hide the fan, child, because I'm easy breezy cover girl. Oh no, that's not even.
Yeah, there you go.
That's not shampoo.
There you go.
It is, I tried.
It works for
It is
that
what
too.
it is. I was like, I don't even use whatever. Okay, it says favorite character you'd like to bring back to Legacies. I mean,
Elena. I think she'd have a nice bond with Landon.
Oh yes, she can. Yes, she can. Like, listen, I was called. I mean, well, if she saw what people were saying today on Twitter, she'll.
But
be
like,
like,
we'd never get that.
yeah, well, we won't get that. Elena says she tired. She don't even want to step her foot on some shit.
But if we can get her, I like Marcel because Marcel and Hope relationship would be nice to see.
It would definitely be nice to see like Klaus and see her since she's asleep.
Character, like, does it have to be somebody who's dead?
If she's asleep, I would like to see her talking to.
Well, no,
dead.
because someone wanted Sayla back. And
Oh my god, yes, Sayla.
Oh, I want Caroline
I
back.
forgot about her, but like I'm always screaming.
I want Elijah or Klaus. One of those.
And can Caroline come back and get her kids?
Caroline or bring Joe back. I really want Joe back. I know she's like
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Joe and Sayla are like top 2.
Sayla really killed herself. Like, I can't believe it.
I do want Sayla back. Yeah.
I would love to have a conversation between Cammy and Hope.
Oh my god, yes.
She's like, listen, your dad.
Just because, like, Cammy saw Klaus in a way that no one else did.
Honestly, they need to have Kim come back from the school.
Hope knows Klaus because of Kim's diary.
Yeah, and like she saw things like sides of Klaus that no one did, and I really think that would be like healing for Hope. If
Yeah,
she could
she
have a
took care of Hope.
conversation.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
tried to get it from the necromancer. The necromancer was like, "Let me
Yeah.
tease you
what
some
was
more."
that face?
I don't remember a lot about Cammy.
Cammy was the only
I know
person
who
that
she.
Klaus
I know.
trusted
Yeah, I
to
know who
take
she
care of Hope.
is. I just don't remember a lot of their story. I don't
Yeah.
remember the first 3 seasons, so it's like
See,
Yeah.
Cammy and Klaus had a kiss in front of Christmas lights
Yeah, handle
on a
her.
balcony, like very Handon-esque. Like I don't know. I just thought it was.
Did she
I
die?
always
Yeah.
loved
After she
Cammy
died, like
Yeah,
until
Handon.
she died.
died.
I know
after
that
she died.
people. I know that not a lot of people liked Cammy, but I actually really liked her.
Oh, she was
So.
great.
She was my favorite
Her
character.
death scene is like one of the best.
Oh
Was
my
so
god,
sad.
I mean,
That
that was
was-
because that was
yes.
giving everybody some bad
her
scenes.
death
Like,
scene was just like heartbreaking.
Yeah, I was bawling my eyes out. And then Klaus saying he loved her. No words love.
Yeah, yeah.
I think like the one like death scene that I cried the most was Klaus's. Klaus and Elijah's.
Nah,
Because
I
that-
barely
that-
cried.
that shit
Yeah,
made me
that
so
one.
mad.
Or I know I
I was so
cried a
mad.
lot with Stefan's too, but like
I
it
was
I
was
like-
cried
like
on Damon's dead in
I,
Charge 22. That was
You
the
know what?
best.
What made me cry was not necessarily Damon's death, but it was him trying to talk to Elena,
Yeah,
and she was
that
crying,
part.
and
Exactly.
he was like giving her the speech,
Oh,
even though
season
she couldn't
5.
hear him.
Yeah, that part
Like
was
that was sad.
had to
was
fall
so
down.
mad.
oh my god, it said, "What the are y'all talking about?"
And for Legacy is like when Landon died the first time.
Wait, what do you
I
mean?
was-
No, oh yeah, when Landy died the first time, I was tears streamed down my
It's
face.
sad.
Exactly.
It said, "Who's Cammy?"
She
Oh
was-
my
she-
god.
I think so.
Who's
I think so.
Aurora?
I think as soon as she heard Damon death, she said, "Oh,
I cried when Jeremy died and Elena had that big
Okay.
breakdown.
You see
Yeah.
her going
Oh,
like-
yeah, oh, yeah,
she
when
like
she-
looking up
Also-
on fire.
Yeah.
Also, when Enzo died, because that was
Oh,
Yeah. Mm.
I didn't get to that part.
I didn't feel it.
yeah.
no words, no words."
It was
Okay.
sad.
Oh yeah,
When
okay.
Nadia died and Catherine was saying her goodbyes,
Yeah.
I cried too.
Guys, we were supposed to y'all really went through all the deaths.
So, in other words, we're all crybabies.
Yeah, we went all track, but it's fine.
unpopular opinion. I cried when Jackson died, though.
No,
I remember that.
get him out of here. Get him out of here. Quick.
You know I liked him and Haley, so don't even try it.
Oh, trash.
You said hang it up flat screen? Okay, for sure. The next question is favorite villain and storyline. Is there even really a villain?
Kai.
Aurora. No, I'm just
Kai
kidding.
season 6. Kai season 6.
Oh, are we talking about overall?
Okay. What?
didn't get the joke. What the hell? What is happening?
What you said?
You didn't.
What was laughing at?
Oh,
Are you laughing? What are you doing? Just laughing at Arlon? Like,
I said Aurora.
yeah, I said.
And I said, who's Aurora?
Who's Aurora?
Anyways, that's not my answer.
I mean,
honestly,
the originals on
Yeah,
Vampire Diaries season 3.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm about to say it.
Six.
I was about to say it. I didn't
Season
ask.
3
you
Vampire
didn't ask,
Diaries is the best thing.
It was definitely the originals and Caroline because I mean Caroline. Fuck, what I'm doing? Catherine. I meant Catherine. When she was, I was going through K's right now. When she was at that party and she broke that girl back and pushed her into Stefan. I said, "Oh yeah, she's gonna be a problem."
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was like thinking about it. I was like,
God,
It was like in
golly.
the area when okay, I remember.
Listen, but I think the originals was better because like all of them. We didn't ask. This is my opinion. Like, let me speak my truth.
I liked Evil Hope.
Oh.
Like evil like 7-year-old Hope because she was when she was infected by the Hollow.
She was out here. She was out
I
here.
don't remember it.
No,
Summer did an amazing job.
And
she was so creepy and like just like even when she like when she stabbed Rebecca with that piece of wood and just like walked away leaving her body there.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I looked up like, oh
Anyways.
But yeah, I have to go with Catherine or the originals.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of villains in the originals, but I have to go with what Robyn said was Young Hope. That was a good one.
Yeah.
And then what about legacies though?
None.
There's none. There's
What do
Malamore.
we talk about?
Malamore and Landon.
Malibu.
Okay, well, we can always turn it around to what was your favorite monster.
Oh, Lyric.
Oh.
My favorite monster is Jandon.
Hey, Jaden is great though.
Arlon,
You guys know how I feel about that.
don't choke on your water.
Please do.
No, man. They want me to die. Like
Choke on the water.
My
I
favorite
said
monster
don't choke on the water.
was the unicorn because of the
Unicorn.
the slugs.
Slugs.
Yeah, Hope was so happy.
Those slugs delivered.
I really liked the not the Oni, the samurai.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he wasn't considered a monster, but
Yeah.
like he was like a funny monster, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I liked the dryad.
No,
She was cool.
actually, a good villain was Dark Josie.
I was gonna go with the Santa Claus because he gave us the animal.
Don't,
Yeah,
don't, please.
he delivered Landon whole, and we got that.
Because-
I
no.
really did like Dark Josie, but I wish they carried it out more.
I wish they had it longer because when she snapped
They're
Alyssa's
gonna
neck,
have it longer though. They're gonna have it longer.
I
You
said
know, the only monster that really got like super close to defeating them was the Kareen.
oh yeah.
Because like without Wade, no one would have figured it out.
Yeah, okay.
You had
Oh
me
my god,
going
that's
through it.
scary.
But
Landon
that's
tried.
the thing.
Maybe
That
they-
monster actually got to them more
Really did.
than anyone
Yeah.
else did.
You know what's funny is that when the trailer came out, and Hope was like, "You're just
Damn, I
you're
hate that
useless,"
episode.
and everybody's like, "Oh, it's totally not Landon." I'm like, "Who is it? Who is the hair spectacles on the side left corner?" Landon. I was like, "Why not?"
But and her insecurity was, you better get rid of him before you lose him.
Yeah,
so
so
she's
she was
afraid of
being mean.
losing him.
Yeah. She was being
So
mean
she-
to get rid of him.
Yeah, she was pushing him away because basically she wanted him gone before he left her, which goes into the film noir episode where it was
He
he's
left.
the one that left, but really it was
Oh,
that
yeah.
she didn't go. So he chose to leave rather than stay with her, and that's like her biggest thing is she thinks he's going to leave her because back in 115, you know, I guess I just wanted someone to think that I'm worth staying for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And she was
we
saying-
going through it. Oh, we going
They
through
had
it.
like a fight, but he was kidnapped, but he wasn't going away.
But in 215, Landon equals that and says, you're kind of stuck with me forever. So in
Oh,
115,
he said
that.
he says that, and then in 215, he says that. So it kind of counteracts each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Or
you know,
balance.
I really hope smiled. Like she was.
let me make an edit for that so we can
That was
just.
such a bad thing for him to say though. I feel like after
First-
somebody says something like that, they die.
Yeah.
And he
I'ma
ended up
need
dying.
I'm gonna
It's
need
not
some.
dead, Arlon.
Arlon, do you really want to get
All right, it's okay if he's dead. We know he's gonna come back. But like, he
Arlon?
did
Arlon.
die.
Arlon, please. Next question.
Just tilt your head, please. Okay. Guys, we made some memes for Arlon. If you want it
I
on
just said them.
your merch, definitely let us know.
Look, guys, if you want me to expose them, let me know.
We got it's one that says, "Let me tilt my
Damn
head,
that face
child."
reveal.
Right, Arlon is blackmailing us. You know,
Look,
You know what? Why is he blackmailing us? We're not. Me, Vit, and Sam aren't the ones.
Wait, Vin's definitely.
I'm literally
Vin
breathing.
died.
I'm here breathing.
Okay, Sam and I. Okay, I'm not, and Sam's not.
listen, Arlon
But-
always
I
out
am
here.
meme. I don't think I'm a meme.
No. I said you're not.
Arlon is the meme of our podcast.
I had one meme moment.
The way I
And
hate
that was
him.
me being confused for a straight minute while you guys talked about Aurora.
I kept my good composure of being a meme. It is what it is. Orlando, he's very shady. If you look at him from the whole podcast, you'll see him laughing. When the head tilts, that's when you know he's
Look,
silently
I'm
laughing.
laughing because they make me laugh.
We're answering questions. Like, when did we ask this?
Now you guys are just lying. You know what you do.
What do we do? Okay. The next question is favorite scene from season 1 and 2.
Let's stop this.
111 to 11. Simple.
Same. Except mine in 111 is him singing to her. Yours is the kitchen scene.
Oh yeah. Oh, scene. Damn, I'm over giving episodes. The words. The kitchen scene of 111 and 211 is the floating scene.
This is
I like the
this is
bathtub
handed
scene.
scenes?
No, it's just favorite scene in general, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But
The bathtub
I
scene
mean,
Ours
from
is kind of the
season
same
2.
episode.
From
Which
season
one?
1. Bathtub scene.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
From 211. That was
Yeah.
cute too.
Yeah.
From season 1. I guess the Landon scenes with Sailor are probably my
Oh,
favorites.
if I have season 2, definitely was still kids.
I know Sam's season 1 favorite scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah, we
I mean,
got
the
that.
jail.
Her picture is it right now.
That picture. Yeah.
Um,
What season 2, Sam?
Season 2 would be the floating.
Yeah,
Ooh.
floating. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's taste. Arlon probably would do something dry.
I said 208.
208. What about season 1?
Right.
I said 105. Bus Stop Kids.
Okay. Mine.
Arlon's obsessed with the bus stop kid.
Right. Like,
Look, that was the
please.
first scene that I saw when I was like not willing to watch.
That's what brought him to the Handom fandom.
Mine
Oh,
was
shit.
probably
Ali.
from
Golly.
Okay, guys, Iz is trying to say her favorite scenes.
episode
Go ahead,
9.
Iz.
My first from season 1. It's a hand in scene. It's episode 9 when he's at the fireplace and he's saying that big, speech right there to her.
Yeah.
Season 2. I don't know. I really did enjoy when Hope reunited with Freya. That one was like up there for me. And I'm gonna say this, but another one was when Hope and Alark were talking in the office in episode 2.
Oh yeah.
When she told him who
Yeah.
she was.
Mm-hmm.
It was sad.
Oh, also the Jandon scene from 20.
Shut up! No, don't even
I'm being
listen.
serious.
No,
I'm being
The one,
serious.
in episode
207.
Brandon did have a good
206.
scene
It was more on the like.
when they were breaking up.
On the dock.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
dock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that too.
I really, really, really love the 202 scene with Hope and Landon on the bench.
Oh yeah.
And the bus stop scene from 2-1.
Oh yeah.
He just doesn't remember anything.
Basically.
Now you said 102, and I was like, they didn't have a scene on the bench. He left a letter and left. I was like so confused for a second. Okay, 202. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, 202.
This could be a meme, like what you got
And
to do.
And then the scene in 203 where she was in the woods and she was just like, oh, Roth's not that far off from here, and they were following the map, and she was just like, trust me, Landon, you don't have to worry about anyone forgetting.
Or the one where she was like, you have to turn around.
Okay, see, there's way too many scenes.
Yeah, we said one.
I got one more.
We said one.
Because I did not like episode 16 of season 2 at all, but there was the scene where Josie was talking to Dark Josie in the fairy tale, where she's realizing that. Kaylee did so incredible in that scene.
The girl that Penelope won't fall for it anymore.
Okay,
Don't
can
remind me
we?
about that.
Those of us who only chose hand-in scenes, what about non-hand-in scenes in season 1 and season 2?
Go bitches.
Okay.
Posey.
The first. I think.
I like the kiss. The kiss
honestly,
the door, whatever.
Season 1, I like the Penelope and Landon scene actually. And then you can go do season 1.
My season 1 is Caleb, MG, and Landon doing the
Jam session.
Actually, my favorite season.
Yes.
My favorite actually is when Ralph was doing his little poem. Let me stop.
Okay, bye guys.
And then season 2, my favorite scene is actually, if it's not anything, it would definitely been Hope and Maya. that scene. And then
Hope and Maya, yes.
In the bathroom. I was
the bathroom one.
I was watching okay.
I love season 2. I mean, Landon's in the scene, but it's not like a hand-in scene. It's when Josie tells Landon to tackle Hope, And then he was like,
yeah.
that's aggressive. And then Hope bends down
Same
and
thing.
Josie puts her mouthpiece in and she's just like, that's aggressive. I
You know,
really like that
some
little-
Mary things.
Yeah.
You know, some Mary
And she like
dialogues.
fumbles the ball and she's just like, oh, and just like throws it.
Which is hilarious because Hope is like, I will be QB, and then she is, and she's out here lost as a fish out of water. It was very hilarious.
I also do really like the Landon and Raphael scenes when they do have it.
Oh
like,
yeah, their scenes is top tier because you don't really see that much like brother dynamic because like with Stefan, like we haven't seen it here. Like Stefan and Damon, like the first couple seasons was kind of like, yeah, you see it, but I'm going to try to get Elena. With this one, it's kind of they're not worrying about a girl in this scenario. They're actually caring for each other, which is what I find.
Yeah.
You know, there's no girl that's their path of let us be heroes, like they're doing it because they want to. The next question is, you can go.
I was just going to say the scene where Raph begs Landon to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, please. Oh, my God. When Ralph was doing this, I was like,
the fucking chills.
Yo, when Ralph did that, I said, yo, please, no. Like, no. I said, this is not how we're getting, like, when he just got a plot that I care about, you're going to really do this.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, disgusting. The next question is, if Landon drinks vampire blood and dies, will he become immortal? I don't know.
He's already immortal.
Yeah.
Well, he already is immortal, so I feel like.
Is he? Because he's fucking dead right now, but anyways.
Oh, my.
It's like vampire blood is like toxic to a phoenix.
Vit is just like breathing, but she's toxic with it. Like I just don't understand this attack.
We don't even know. Like, is he the only phoenix? Is there another phoenix in Malivore?
It must be because like the theories of like that.
Is there a whole colony of phoenixes? Is he a mix of DNA? Like, is he? Yeah.
Like, what if later on we get like a phoenix group, but he's like the alpha? Let me not ever do that again. It's fine. If you become an alpha of like the phoenixes, other phoenixes, he find out it's over for y'all. It's over for y'all. Period. You know, more phoenixes come back, so Landon can like, and maybe they can teach him like some powers and stuff like that. That'll be amazing. Like just seeing Landon float with Hope in the air. Whatever. In the air, and we get some scenes.
Some cheese.
Some taste, so I can edit
and
that.
The end game.
Oh, and there's some Metairie excellence, top tier baddie status. Yeah. The next question is, will Landon at some point die and never come back? I don't know what this negativity.
I don't know what to think about that.
I don't.
Next question.
I don't know why the power in you to type in questions in here.
Rewind that.
You said wait, I missed that whole thing, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, the first it was
Landon dead.
Well, Landon not coming back.
What you said?
Yeah, they said Landon ain't coming back, and I said I don't know who told you to lie on this wonderful day, but I'm gonna get you out of there.
Arya is second name on
call sheets.
The call sheets.
Before Matt,
the originals,
period.
And it may not seem like a big deal, but like in the film industry, it is. The names, the order.
Yeah, it's like Matt, Danielle, and Arya.
The trio leaders. Over it. I'm eating.
But I don't think they will kill Landon. Probably the season finale, maybe, but not.
Oh my!
Landon's not leaving. Arya's not leaving the show.
Yeah.
He's not leaving.
We love to see it.
We are being positive, Sam.
I love how everyone is talking during this podcast today.
Yeah.
Oh, even Hiccup is barking.
Love Hiccup.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I talked all last week.
The last week's episode
Arlon,
basically should have just been Naj and Robyn.
Arlon was
the only one that's getting singled out.
Arlon, it's me, you, and Iz. We're the face of it. Like they see us, and just see you just sing like this.
A difficult time. It's not like I didn't want to talk about the wolves. I literally
Iz has an excuse. Like Iz, she had an excuse. Arlon was there like this
until the head.
I'm like, no, what you doing?
It was the Naj and Robyn show last week.
Honestly, like we're carrying our bags.
And Cal.
Oh yeah. She left early.
Yeah.
You know, Sam was she was out here whispering to the crevices in the but she was giving us Yes, like Sam she gives us some dialogue. Arlon was that
Okay,
Aria.
Okay, I definitely talked. I just didn't
But when though? Like what did you give us? You know, I don't know. I mean, you know.
Did you listen to the wolf episode afterwards?
Somebody asked, is next week going to be the witch episode? Sadly, no. And it's ironic.
We don't know. We don't know what we're doing next week yet. We have to talk about that after we finish filming today's.
The Clark episode.
What?
No, what?
Arlon,
What? Mute yourself for a little bit.
Tilt the hat, sir.
A little bit.
Tilt the hat.
Arlon, just don't talk for the rest of the episode.
Someone did ask those. I don't know if I can mention. I'm gonna mention it. Someone did ask if you're gonna do a Penelope episode.
Oh yeah.
We are.
Yeah, if we are, but when we do a Penelope episode, we might merge it with the witch episode. So it don't take so we don't like waste like people's ideas. I mean, and questions and stuff, and then drag it. The next question is: do you think we're going to see Hope's cousin Nick?
That doubt it.
No,
probably not.
They only gave us a call for Freya. You think they don't give us a call for her actual son?
Well, especially since filming is going to look different this year too. So
yeah. It's going to be very let's safety. I don't know. The next question is: what ship from other shows, books, movies kind of remind you of Hampton? I don't know.
I'm like, I think from you.
No one.
On non-Vampire Diary shows? Or just Vampire Diary universe?
Non. It says any ship. Like what ship from show, book, or movie?
I have like Camille and Drilson from Nancy Drew.
I don't know. I think that's why Handon got me.
Yeah, I have ships that I love as much as Handon.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't necessarily like compare.
I wouldn't compare them, but I mean they kind of remind me of Peter and Candace because once again of that like trope of the strong woman and like the damsel in distress man. So that's why they were like my neck and neck ships. But
I kind of do like Sarah and John B from Outer Banks.
Oh yeah. Oh, you think?
I don't think anyone can really compare it to Handon though.
Yeah,
like,
nobody. That's why they're number one on my list.
Yeah.
Nothing can beat that. Nothing can top that. Like
Then I like with Nancy and Nick because Nancy's this girl. She's closed up like Hope, and she lost her mother too. And then there's Nick and Landon that trying to open up this space to try and be there for her, and they always trying to push her away. One thing, Landon did it. Landon did. Nikki didn't. But anyways,
that's why I kind of say like Sarah and John B because at the beginning they attacked each other in a way.
yeah.
And then they got together, and it's kind of like the way the Handon was.
Yeah,
they knew each other.
Yeah, definitely.
They knew each other, but like they kissed and then it went weird, and kind of that part just reminds me of John B and Sarah. So I just thought of.
What about Edward and Bella except flipped?
Oh yes.
No, I was gonna say Bella. And
Arlon, shut up. Bella, you can talk.
No, so like Edward is Hope, and Bella is Landon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my top three ships. My top three is Bellward, Evelark, and Handon. I mean, it's the best thing. They're the best in my life. I was
thinking about Gail and Cadmus.
Shut the. You didn't even finish the Hunger Games, so you can't. No, you didn't even finish Twilight either. Like, this time.
One of my fave ships, even though they don't remind me of Handon at all, is Cachadora from She-Ra.
Oh yeah.
Who?
I just love them.
For sure.
Who is Bella and
Twilight?
Oh, that's why.
No words. No words.
I haven't seen them.
No words. Sadness. That's how you know. Okay, hold on. Are we still doing questions? The next one? Are you ready for the next one? Okay.
Yeah.
The next question is any Legacy's crack ship? Yes.
Jed and Ralph.
Jed and Ralph and Hope and Maya. Who else? I would love Caleb with Ethan. If Caleb and Ethan, no. I mean, maybe yes.
I would love the idea of Josie and Jed.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Josie and Jed?
Yes.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Listen.
I don't see it. I want
Jed Josie. No words.
No words. Just crickets.
Just said the drafts. She should have said the drafts.
Okay, imagine. I don't really ship it, but imagine Caleb and Lizzie. What a
Oh my
couple that
god.
would be.
I'm sorry for the person who got in the way of these two.
Caleb and who? Lizzie?
Lizzie.
Yeah.
No words.
I said
Power
Landon and
couple.
Lizzie. I think Landon and Lizzie low key would be.
Landon and Lizzie could be good.
Yeah.
Get behind that.
I
That
can get
would
behind
be
that.
funny.
But I feel like I want Caleb to date. I want Caleb to date.
Jed and Raphael.
Oh, it could be Jed and Ralph or Caleb and Jed.
Yeah.
Because their little dynamic when they were singing.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then
they
them
were
arguing,
good.
and then them in the forest with MG, and MG's like, "Oh, so I'm kind of cute." Oh, okay, MG, my son, please. But who would I ship MG with? Like, if anything, like, I don't know.
Josie. No words.
Crickets. No words.
No.
Drafts.
I just remember that from a live they did where it was like they were talking about Mosey, and I was like, oh my god.
I was like, golly. Let me see. Golly, that was drafts. I don't know who else. I definitely number one on my list is Hope and Maya. Like the first season
I would love Hope and Maya would be so cute.
Yeah,
I would love
that was
Alaric and his coughing. I mean.
Okay, I was yeah.
Well, they is a savage, y'all.
No. I mean, Alaric and Fire on Ashes would be good. Alaric is useless as fuck. He could be in the casket taking their place. If anything, when Dark Josie rose and took that concrete with it, it should have hit Alaric in the bottom of his chin, knocking him out because he's useless as fuck. Like, what has he provided? Hope flicked that box up and he was gone. 2 seconds. Like, you better than this. So, like, wasn't you not busting your neck? And the Vampire Diaries, like, she just instantly flicked that box up and you was gone. No words. Useless. Delete.
When she was like, they didn't know the magic was out of her, and wouldn't an easier way to make sure she was contained would be to stick her in the box like they originally planned?
Didn't they say that
rather
she was, like,
than
too
locking
powerful for
her in
that?
a cell?
Didn't they say that box was too powerful? Like, she was too powerful for that box or something like that?
Yeah.
They said that
Well,
she's
I
too
don't know.
powerful.
Had like
when you're in the box, your
Controlling
mind
the box.
controls the box.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
When
so
you're
she's
in-
more powerful than
Her,
that.
she was more powerful. There was no way they were going to be able
Okay.
Yeah.
What about? I'm sure that the chains that Clark used on Hope weren't the only ones that they had. So why couldn't they put those on Josie?
Because they didn't want to hurt her.
It's like they still knew that she was Josie deep down. They didn't want to do anything that would harm her, which was their downfall in a sense because Josie don't give a fuck about you at this moment. She's like, I'm trying to get lit. I'm trying to win merch. Y'all in my way. Get out. So it was kind of like,
to eat my gummy bears now.
Oh, I'm out here eating ice. Thurstation. Next question. Now we're on theories, which are like the last 10. The first theory is maybe Hope linked herself to Landon before she went into Josie's subconscious because she knew he wouldn't be safe. So when he died, she died. So she would activate her vampire side.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I can see that happening, but I don't know if we're going to get Vampire Hope anytime soon.
Yeah, because why would she link herself with him?
Yeah, but if Lizzie could come back from Landon dying and not be a vampire, couldn't Hope?
Yeah, and maybe Hope wanted that precaution of her going into Josie's mind. She don't know what would happen. Maybe she did that as precaution behind.
But she drank some of the potion too.
Yep. Well, if you think about it, you said something about vampire blood.
Yeah.
Am I mistaken?
Oh, yeah.
Lizzie didn't have vampire blood in her system.
Yeah, she did.
So while her life being connected to Landon's might have affected her this way, Hope being a tri-bred and Hope having, zero, like, human blood in her system, it changes the way it affects her if she were to be attached to Landon or her life was linked to Landon's. Because if you think about it, the girls, they're witches, but they're not full witches.
Yeah.
Their dad is human, so it's like,
and useless.
We don't know that, man.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
About me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I still think they're linked somehow.
Yeah.
I think Terry talked about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That leads into the second question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope and Landon are somehow connected to each other, and that's why they both won't wake up. Yes.
It's just there's the summary that we know. There's just all we know.
Either that
What
or
we-
Necromancer did it.
Yeah. I think why should they don't give us no taste in doing Necromancer?
Yeah, imagine. I think the necromancers have both of them.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Danielle did say the necromancer. She wanted the necromancer to come back. So, or that the necromancer was coming
I
back.
think she
It's
got
gonna be a
hope by
standoff. It's gonna be a
the-
standoff. Handon versus Necromancer in Mount of War.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Bam.
Let's talk about my theory. I think that the necromancer got hope during the dark magic that
Yeah.
he took from Josie, and then he put something in the contract with Alaric that he
Yeah.
got. Because
I
Alaric is
think-
dumb.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think the contract was
Like some sort of like fine line.
Yeah,
Damn, yeah, because Alaric definitely did not read all of that.
yeah, he
He didn't
did.
read all that. You know, Larry's dumb.
I mean, I think he
But-
wanted to though, so it's not really his
Yeah.
fault.
No,
Though.
I feel like the Necromancer, his biggest stretch is Hope and Landon, regardless of anything.
Yeah.
And I don't think like he's like, okay, listen, we're in Ralph, okay, but that he signed that, and then he got it. So like when Landon and Hope died, that was after his, he already signed away their agreement, which means that Hope and Landon are free game to snatch.
It's a snatch.
What if Landon was supposed to wake up, but because the necromancer grabbed Hope and Hope linked Landon's life to hers, and that's why he's not waking up.
I mean,
Or what if he got both of them?
Yeah, the Necromancer. I
definitely
feel like he has both of them.
Because if you think about it, he needs both of them.
Yeah, but then one of them. But then one of them's missing, the other one's alive. He knows that they're going to come.
And then Landon's going to sacrifice himself to save Hope.
I think he will.
Yeah, we
Looks
know.
good.
We're going to have
Malivore will get him during his cycle.
Angst. Angst, I love it.
I love eggs, though.
Yeah,
I
you
really
know,
do.
season 1, like episode 1 to 5, the Angst was just immaculate.
Well, the quote that I put up today too really reminded me of Handon, and one of them, and it's the moment you find the courage to give up your life for someone would be the moment you understand love. And Hope already gave up her life for Landon.
Yeah.
And
You don't say that.
You know what?
I think that she understood at that moment, and so I think that Landon, obviously he does love her and everything, but like,
And he did the same thing for her too, which is
yeah, and
immaculate.
he even said in the bed, like, I don't know if I could have, chosen other people over you, not in those terms, but like in basically what he was meaning. And I think that was like a foreshadowing of later where he will have a choice and he will choose Hope.
as you should. I just feel like how season 2 ended. I'm eating this ice.
Oh, no, I'm laughing at you.
I just want to understand. Oh,
No, it's just joking. Oh, God. Nah, why would you put that in there?
You guys,
I guess it, yeah.
I'm sorry.
okay,
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Was you choking?
I'm
Someone was
fine.
choking? Okay, I'm looking at it the whole time, and then I'm like, the next question.
Lash has this thing when she laughs at people when they're dying.
Okay, next question.
The next theory is when Haley turned into a vampire, she was 20. What if Hope was turned when she's 20? Well, she's about to be 20 like in a year or so.
Yeah.
I don't know. She will.
AKA 3 episodes.
Maybe
Funny.
maybe she will.
Right.
And I want to see it. Whatever.
Listen, I love Julie. She's like one of my idols, but the time jumps, girl, like, make it make
well, we
sense.
didn't even, there was a time jump between 15 and 16, and
And
no
nobody
one
knows.
said
No one
anything.
knows. No one knows. Like you mean tell me Dark Jersey was free roaming the earth for 4 to 5 months.
45 months.
4 to 5.
Oh.
No words. Sam opened her mouth to comfort me. I no words. Head full, heart hurting. Okay. The next theory is: do you think the show should introduce a, I'm not gonna get these words, Kitsune or a Banshee to the show, but like Landon, not
A
evil.
Kitsune? Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's what it is.
freaking love a
Nothing.
Kitsune.
You need to focus on the characters that
They can't. Yeah, at this point, no, because no more monsters until you actually pay attention to the 3 core, which you're not. You're not giving us any werewolf teas, no vampire teas. The fact that there's so many amazing extras that we're getting introduced to who are along the lines of these species, supernatural species, and you didn't even touch on them? No.
Okay, but still, if we had to choose, I mean, a Kitsune would be really freaking cool.
Yeah, because ain't Banshee scream, right? And
I would love a harpy. A harpy would be amazing.
Oh, what is she trying to like lure Landon and hope like, listen, bitch, you want to squabble? I mean, we're not, it is what it is. A siren, we can get another siren. We can get another siren tease.
No, let's do a male siren that lures the women instead of the men, and then the men have to save the day. Yes. So imagine like Caleb and MG and Landon and like.
Damn.
I think that would be hilarious.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
They're all gonna die. I said, wow. Landon gonna carry the team.
Landon will come through like he has the brains.
Landon gonna carry the team on his back.
I love Banshees though. Like, I do. I've always wanted a Banshee on the show. Like in the Vampire Diaries even. Just like a Banshee.
Yeah. I feel like it's only a limitation of like how much they can add before.
Why should they bring like Kim back and she's a Banshee or something?
Ooh.
A Wendigo would be really cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just need to be convenient. I just don't need no more season 3 monsters every day. I don't need it no more. It's tiring. Okay. The next next theory is: who do you want to train Landon? They said they would think Michael will be an interesting one.
Taylor,
yeah.
Yeah, because she knows she's about it. She's about it. She's with the shits.
She's badass. You know what she's doing.
Mother and
So
son time.
open Landon training scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the only one that trains at the school is like Hope.
The next theory is about the prophecy, but we already kind of covered that, and I feel like that would, we personally feel like it's more so about the twins, based on Robyn's wonderful detailed description. You can find that in the first podcast or second podcast. Or the third.
I'm so tired of this prophecy.
Yeah, the prophecy can eat a butt, but
What?
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna curse. I'm trying to be PG-13.
Why you always curse?
I'm always cursing.
Like, why are you putting back now?
I'm trying to turn a new leaf, and then y'all trash.
PG-13.
Okay, well, what did I say? The prophecy can eat an ass. That's what y'all wanted. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, might as well sprinkle in some cuss words for the group.
I agree.
I was like, I thought that's Arlon. I'm like, Arlon, why you leaning to the mic? Back up, Arlon.
I just get blamed for everything. It's good.
I mean, I'm sorry, but when she said it, you were leaning over. I'm sorry. Like, come on. You set yourself up for that. Yeah, because he leaned over and he was like, and I was like, oh my God, Arlon. Anyways, head to the game. Yeah. The next theory is Raphael's mom left around the time that the Crescents were added to the pack for the wedding theory. You have anything to add to that? I don't.
We don't even know what pack his mom was from.
Yeah, they said.
That's what they're saying is like he's.
Maybe that. But no, because like Ho wouldn't.
I can't think about that. I can't think about that.
But I don't think that like if she was part of the pack, I don't necessarily think that Haley would have said, like Haley would have wanted to keep Raph with the pack and not have him go into foster care.
Yeah. So I don't think so.
Unless she joined after.
And I mean to the point that and if so, Legacies haven't done a good job at the consistencies of the werewolf pack because even they forgot about Hope's
what's the pack even doing?
Yeah, they're meditating because clearly they're not doing anything. That, from my knowledge, they haven't even. Well, they wasn't even worrying about where Ralph was. Ralph was out here dead. I don't even think they was worried about him.
Were they all killed? I don't think the whole pack was killed.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do
one of the viewers, correct us if we're wrong, was the entire Crescent Wolf pack killed in the originals? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because if so, I guess the realignment was from Legacies now. The next theory is: do you have any theories about what will happen in the musical episode? No, I don't know.
And in excellence, that's all I just know.
Yeah, I hope that
Hope's gonna sing to Landon.
Hope can hopefully sing to her good son.
Hope is singing to Landon.
She can sing to her good sons, which is us, and sing to her good man, Landon.
Who's Landon?
We did have that viewer theory from I think it was like in episode 2 about how it's all in Hope's mind because it's a way of her like comforting herself.
Imagine if she's sleeping. If she's sleeping there until then.
Okay, if we get her sleeping technically when she's singing to Landon, I'm just gonna pack my bags.
What if it's
and
like this? Like, what if it like the whole theory on like being in Hope's mind? If you think about it, the twins lived through the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
And it was shown, and then Hope was lived through
the originals.
So if it's like a tribute to the originals of Vampire Diaries, what if like part of it's in the twins' view, and then the second part's of the Hope's view on things?
The thing I was thinking too, which kind of adding to that, is if it is in Hope's mind, what if her singing to Landon is how she realizes that like her feelings and like all of that, and that she doesn't want to lose them, and that she doesn't want to push them away, and that they aren't doomed, and that's what wakes her up, and that's when they have that like epic kiss
at the wedding.
Did you guys talk about that last week?
We did, yes.
Okay.
If you listen to the episode, you would hear it.
Oh my god! Look at us.
The shade.
Clowns.
The tension.
I feel the tension.
The sadness.
You guys gonna jump in each other's throats now?
Well, once the podcast
it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
When it's over, you're gonna be all fighting in the GC.
Right. Attack Nation. How do you think Hope will activate her vampire side? I mean, I feel like we talked about this. Dying for Landon.
She's gonna die.
I gave my theory.
Yeah, I think we already. I feel like the prophecy and the vampire Hope theory. I think it's the first.
We definitely talked about the Hope vampire.
We talked about it in detail.
Yeah, I think Landon helped Malivore.
Her Hope's theory is in her episode, and we did talk about the prophecy in the first couple episodes ish. You could binge watch them.
Yeah.
On the Handle Weekly official Instagram, because we got a new official page for our podcast.
Follow
updates on what the new episode's going to be, the merch, if we want guests or not, questions to ask, polls. We'll be on there. They'll be in our descriptions. Oh yeah, I was doing that because that's the last bit of theories we got. So I was ready to exit out.
What's funny is we said viewer's choice, you can ask us anything, and we still got all Legacies questions.
I know. Well,
no one cares about us. It's just Legacies.
No,
I didn't tweet out. I didn't tweet anything out.
Yeah, useless. I got misunderstood, I guess, and I said, give us some Legacies questions. But even on our Handle Weekly page, only 2 people gave us out of Legacy questions, which was the storyline one and maybe I don't know, maybe and
they
then
don't
the book
care
show.
About us.
They said we don't care about you.
So I'm going to ask this question to the viewers: would you guys like to see an episode on, or have an episode getting to know us as individuals?
You know what they're gonna say.
Yeah, no.
They'll say no. Anyways, I mean,
well, okay. Wait, Sam, what were you saying?
Just like each other asking questions about like all of us.
Oh.
As long as you guys are on screen, though.
No.
Arlon, why are you so annoying? Let's start now.
How would they get to know you if they can't even see you? I'm just saying.
No worries.
Hey, maybe a picture. Maybe a
They
picture.
can vision what we look like based on our voices.
You gonna you gonna give
Oh
a
my god, they're
description?
gonna look me like a man.
Fan fiction teas. They're gonna be like, brown hair. Maybe give them a description so they can think about it.
I am pale skin with blue eyes and auburn hair. There we go.
Basically, imagine Hope. I
Yeah,
guess.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much. Except Hope is way prettier.
Listen, Danielle.
Imagine Hope in the wolf form. That's me.
Hope in wolf form is beautiful though. So
yeah, right. I'm going out.
Go, bitch.
I'm going out right now. I'm going out because she said that. She said that, and I knew.
I'm just gonna put a picture of my dog and say that's me because he is adorable.
You had a bird too, Landon Cheese.
I have a bird. I have a bird. I could put my bird up.
Oh, I will.
And his name is Ash, aka Phoenix, aka Landon.
I'm gonna hide my
mascot.
I'm gonna hide my face for when we get to know me.
But anyways, if you guys want to know more about us,
just
leave us a comment.
Have like a whole episode.
Face cam team?
No.
Oh. Face cam teas.
No.
I'm willing to do it.
Everybody comment face
Sam?
cam tees. We'll do it.
I'm gonna wear
Everybody
a mask.
I'll
wear a
mask.
Face
cam tees in the comments.
Sam?
And we got you.
Sam is Sam. Is somebody
All
holding? Is
three
somebody
of
dragging
them
you?
go on camera. All three of us go off camera.
Oh,
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
That's it. Let them carry the show.
Yes.
I'm just gonna wear a Danielle mask.
I would like to see it. Let's go.
But I'm like, Danielle's here. Maybe we can clickbait the viewer. Like, Danielle's here. Oh my God, Danielle's on campus.
What it said? Yeah, we're doing that.
No, I still want to show my face because. Matter of fact, you know what I need to do? I need to actually make a whole theme for my YouTube page because this header and this, which is Candace, which is Danielle's eye. No words. I need to spice it up.
Did we end it yet or no?
No. That was the first half. Okay. Make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe for more Handy Weekly content. Yeah. Our Instagrams and social medias and all that will be listed below. Right now we don't know what episode we're doing, so definitely look out for our Handy Weekly Instagram page to see. We'll
tweet about it and post about it tomorrow once we decide what we're doing.
Yeah, because I know we're going to try to give it to y'all a week ahead in case there's ones where you have to ask questions or give us theories. So follow us to be updated,
And make sure to the links in the description also include won't include the merch to the legacies anymore because that's not available anymore.
Yeah, the last day was
the 20th.
Yeah, the 20th.
Also, I saw someone trying to sell that merch. It is not the actual merch through the Super Squad.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah,
website.
Somebody.
That is that none of the profit or proceeds go towards the cat or the crew, and none of the proceeds go towards BLM. That's just someone trying to make some money. So that Super Squad merch is over.
Yeah, the Super Squad merch is over. So any merch that you see that says Super Squad is obviously somebody either bought it and is trying to resell it for a higher price, or is basically trying to finesse you. Because now we're in this stage where fandoms make merch and they try to overprice for things, or they try to scam. So be safe out here. And if anything, just waiting to see if Legacies make merch. Or if you want a merch that says Handed on it, we have merch and all kinds of stuff.
And we're not trying to scam you because our merch is as close to base price as possible. And really, it's really just to pay for Zoom. That's it.
Yeah, it's honestly just for us to have longer Zoom calls because we do not need to end our Zoom call every 40 minutes and lose our pacing.
And if you have merch, give us pictures because we want to see.
I would like to see it.
I'll post them on the video.
Oh yeah, well, Arlon actually do it. I'm sorry. Well, you can finish. We'll post them in the beginning, and you know, show us the taste. Because some
And if
people
you have
ordered it.
bought
People
some,
ordered it.
yeah, if you have bought some, thank you so much.
Like,
We hope
yeah,
you're
honestly,
enjoying them.
we honestly just suspected, like, we came here, we made our podcast to just, like, have fun and talk to, like, and fangirl about Land and Hope, but the fact that, like, we see people actually enjoying it, they're intrigued with questions, and you guys constantly every week tune in and tweet about it on Twitter, it just, you know, the flavor is just top tier. You know, that's what it's like. I'd be happy every time I do the podcast. So, you know, give us, for you even buying the merch is just a blessing.
And watching the podcast and
yes, it
commenting
actually yes.
the 30-day challenge by tagging Hannon Weekly. I mean, keep the tag up, guys, because the more we tag, the bigger it becomes. And, you know, possibly, we could possibly even, the more you tag Hannon Weekly, the more that, you know, maybe Julie or the show or the cast or someone will see it. And we could possibly get more interviews. And, you know, I would love to talk to, you know, Victor or Scott or even Anne, the costume designer, you know, like, there's so many people with so many questions that we could talk to.
And it's the fact that, like, we're not just like a hand. I mean, even though we have handed in our podcast and our title, we do other questions about the show as well. Like, so seeing you guys interested in the whole aspect of legacies and the fact that we're even coming into contact with, like, behind the scenes people, extras, and getting their spiel on everything. You know, that gives us clues. Like, I don't know. It's just amazing to see, like, and hear some of the stuff that the main cast may not tell us, or we might not ever see. So hearing that it makes me love Legacy even more, even though I complain a lot. That's just because I want the show to be the best, because it is one of my favorite shows to watch. So, you know, thank you guys for loving us.
And all the love that you guys showed our guest in episode 10.
Oh, like, yes, like she has.
I mean, she deserves it, like, without a doubt. Honestly. But I mean, the love that you guys have shown her is incredible.
She's literally the nicest person.
She's amazing, and the fact that, like, y'all made an Instagram video for her, I was like, let me double tap and save. It's what she did. Like, I'm honestly,
and she appreciates it, like she does.
Like, and the fact that we get, you know, we finally got a name for her character, you know, Taste. You know, like,
so if you guys want to see Saffron the Vampire,
yes,
make it known.
Listen, we need names like Taste. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep, hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh, he's finally talking.
Oh.
Okay. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye guys, bye.